Y'all read the title correctly. In this game, there were a total of 10 misses by the chess.com game review. So, let's get into it. Yeah, you can see right there, 9 from me, 1 from him. Alright, it started off e4, e5, regular. I played knight f3, we get an Italian. All of this is my notes. This game, by the way, was from like 2 months ago. I was just looking through games and I found this one and I was like, oh, this would be good for YouTube. So here, as you can see, I took the whole center and then wasn't really sure what to do when he went back. Usually what people play is they'll take, I'll take, and then they give me this check. Well, he didn't do that. So I just castled. Looks logical. And here, I could have played a bunch of things. I chose rook e1. Personally, I just like it because it defends this pawn, like, in the future, and just in general. So he ended up pinning my knight to the queen. I pushed in the center, getting a structure that I'm very used to. He went back, so likely his main break in future positions, let's say he castles, he's going to have to move this knight somewhere, either to h7 or h5, and play f5 himself. That's usually how these positions develop. I played h3. He went back, and now I'm attacking his knight, and I'm threatening to ruin his pawn structure and make it to a can't castle kingside. But he completely allows it. He doesn't care. And I'm like, okay. But I take even more space on the king side. Now, the computer thinks this is a mistake. I think Stockfish doesn't know what he's talking about. No, I'm kidding. It's like far better than I am at chess. But I don't really see how this could be a problem. I mean, in the future, maybe he like gets some sort of counterattack, but my position looks gorgeous. So, yeah. Now, this is the first miss, and his one and only miss of the game. He should have went back and then started countering attacking me faster. But, as you can see, didn't. Oh, and he is one of my misses. So, this gives him the opportunity to go back again. By the way, the reason I played this was to get out of harm of this rook, and now his bishop's under attack, so thought I was making progress. He went back, and I defended my pawn like a sensible person. This further stops the move f5, which is what I was primarily worried about. And he just takes a free pawn, because I missed that was even there. I was like, oh, well, that sucks. But I moved, I attacked it. And White's position, in my opinion, still looks nice. Like, I don't really see where Black is plus 1.7 here, like the computer's saying. I get he's up a pawn, but I think we have enough compensation. Especially since his only place to castle is queenside. And where our attack is going to be strongest is queenside. Like, our pawns are going to get rolling, like, very quickly. He went back and gave me this check. Yeah, that was a nice move. And here, I came up with a really interesting idea. And I think this deserves a brilliancy, in my opinion, but I think it's the second best move by Stockfish, not the best one. So, that's why I didn't give it a brilliancy, but I sacrificed the rook in order to get my, like, queen into the position and stop his very strong bishop. But now, as you can see, he also has triple isolated pawns, which are terrible. Like, they're just really bad. So I we made this big trade in the center. I'm not sure why it hated that move. In my opinion, it is setting up rook e1. I think it made sense. Oh. Now I remember why. It hangs a bishop. Yeah, so, a casual 1700 blunder just fully hanging a bishop out of nowhere. That's always good. But trust me, he blunders back a lot. So I didn't take that pawn for some reason. I instead wanted to make it to where he couldn't castle. Taking that pawn would have done the exact same thing, but who cares? He went back, and now I went here, and this looks like I'm making progress. I'm threatening this fork, which is really funny, because you'll see in a move, I'm pretty sure I noticed that this threatened this fork, but I forgot one move later, he hung his queen. And you know what I did? I didn't take it. Instead, I took a knight. But, it is what it is. And then, I won an exchange, as you can tell here. I took this pawn, rook takes, and now my queen takes rook, so I'm up the exchange now, and I'm better. And he attacked my queen, I took another free pawn. And here it's starting to look pretty good for me. I mean, this game goes on for a while still, but now it looks like I'm finally making progress. That move just isn't very good. That's another miss of this game. I think I was scared of the queen infiltrating here, but I could have took the pawn and stopped the exact same thing. So, that's something. With that, this move isn't terrible. It's okay. He checked me. I just moved my king. He moved his king. Here, a very possible thing to do. Now that I'm looking at it, it may not have been so good. I could have forced the trade of queens here. But what I'm now looking at is at the end he would have had the rook be able to come down, so it wouldn't have been too good. I went back instead of taking the pawn for some reason. He attacked it. And now, this was a smart idea. So he took my pawn, and instead of taking back, I brought my rook in to attack the queen. And he said, okay, let's trade. With the idea being, if I take, he's going to take with check. But I just came in, and now his queen's under attack, and his bishop is under attack. And how do you save this? The computer is saying it's equal, but with 3 minutes left on the clock, it's very hard to see. I think the way to save it was once again offer a trade. Possibly. Either queen or rook here. I think one of those two would probably have been what Stockfish wanted. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure. I have no clue what Stockfish sees here. Oh, it wanted the queen to go there and offer a trade of queens that way. And then, if I took the bishop, I'm getting mated. That is ridiculous. If my opponent found that, that would have been nuts. He didn't. He instead hung a bishop. And from here, I think it was primarily cleanup. Check. I think eventually I tried forcing a trade of queens here. Or going for a savage mate attack. Looks nice. This is pretty much cleanup rook. My main misses in the game is kind of over. And he hung his queen. Another casual 1700 blender, just hanging a queen. I had 7 seconds here to convert this game, by the way. 7. I played, like, the rest of these moves were like pre-moves. Which is why a lot of the misses also came here. And mate. So, like I said, this game was a while ago now. Now I'm 1900. But I hope y'all guys enjoyed the video. And I'm going to try to be posting more from now on. So, yeah, hope y'all guys enjoy.